Okay, we are here for history. This is our third of four spring training games this year. We are at Phoenix Muni, the spring training home of the Oakland A's. And you know, if you're a baseball fan, the Oakland A's are currently in Japan. So their home is being occupied by the Los Angeles Dodgers, who since 1953 have been practicing spring training in Vero Beach in Dodger Town. Dodger Town is moving west next year, most likely. And on their way west, they're spending a couple games here in Phoenix Muni. They're playing their crosstown, well, not really crosstown, but Los Angeles Angels this afternoon. A lot of great players here. We're going to kind of go down and get a further look here. Joe Torre, the manager, is somewhere. There's Tommy Lasorda in the middle. And while the Dodgers are new to Arizona spring training, we've seen a lot of these players in Fall League over the years. Andre Ethier, somebody from Arizona State, played for Oakland, was traded to the Dodgers. He's somebody we've seen. James Loney, lots of players. Matt Kemp. So we're familiar with a lot of the players. And on the Angels side, and we've seen them in spring training as they do spring training down in Tempe, we've seen Brandon Wood, a local kid, Horizon High School, as we survey our third or fourth spring training game. We're about an hour before the game. The stands are filled with fans from California. And we're going to get a look at some of the pregame action here shortly. There's the biggest face, the newest face on the Dodgers, Joe Torre, the skipper for the past several seasons of the New York Yankees, heading back west. Interesting twist here on the Dodgers-Angels game here. I don't know how many people remember that Joe Torre actually was a broadcaster for the Angels a long time ago. Former great player. I remember him playing for Milwaukee Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, great third baseman. So here's Joe Torre, now probably one of the most visible faces of the Dodgers as they enter the 2008 season. I'm going to try to get a better shot during the game, but there he is. Former Dodger star Fernando Valenzuela, the man who brought Fernando Mania to baseball in the 70s in Los Angeles. He's a broadcaster here today. We're obviously going to try to get Vince Scully. Fans are lined up over here to try to get an autograph from Fernando. Broadcasting the games back to the Southern California area in Spanish. I think his son is playing in the Mexican League. If I'm not mistaken, we saw him during the World Baseball Classic. There he goes. He threw the ball back. Kind of patented screwball motion there. He still has it. Maybe he'll be able to get out there and pitch a little bit today. Fernando Valenzuela. As promised, there he is, the voice of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Vince Scully, who probably has a little bit of nostalgic feeling. Part of the Dodgers since the 50s. He is going to be 82 this year. Still sounds as good as ever. Taking you back to the days of the Brooklyn Dodgers when I think he was on the air with Red Barber. Sitting here ready to broadcast the game back to Southern California and other parts, probably via the web. Vince Scully. Okay, we're in front of the Angels broadcast area, and there's Rex Hudler. Does color commentary for the Angels, former player. He's a pretty decent announcer, quite outspoken. We've seen him on the MLB package. A quick video of him, and he's giving us the peace sign. All right, we're about to get underway on this relatively historic game.
It says it's time to play ball.
I'm willing to bet this is the first time the Dodgers and Angels have met outside of Southern California.
Number 9, third baseman Sean Figgins.
So we've got Derek Lowe on the mound, Russell Martin behind the plate for the Dodgers. They are the home team, so to speak. And there's Sean Figgins, and I have to admit I'm a little bit disappointed. He's playing third base today. We were hoping that young local star Brandon Wood was playing third, but here's the first pitch. And Derek Lowe puts it over for a strike, and we are underway. All right, a ringing double for Russell Martin. That brings up one of our featured players, Blake DeWitt, who's getting a shot at third base, mostly because Andy LaRoche got hurt, and so did Nomar Garcia-Perez. So by default, his former first-round draft pick is getting a shot at third base. Blake DeWitt, the pride of Sikeston, Missouri. And if I might digress for a second, I believe it was Sikeston, Missouri that had the #1 best place to pig out according to the Travel Channel. A restaurant called Lambert's. Doesn't look like he's been pigging out, but here he is, Blake DeWitt. We've got a wild top of the 7th inning. Angels coming back to score 3 runs, 2 of them on a Mike Napoli home run. And now we're going to see one of the players we actually really hope to see that we came to see. Third baseman.
Brandon Wood.
Brandon Wood. We've seen Brandon Wood since he was a Fall League star, set the Fall League home run record. Young man here out of Phoenix, played for Horizon High School. He is in the record books in Rancho Cucamonga for setting the franchise record for most home runs hit there in California League. He's just a really top prospect. I think their #1 prospect according to Baseball America. He was originally a shortstop, drafted as a shortstop, has been moved to third base over the last year or so. I think he played last year for Salt Lake City in AAA. Not sure what's going to happen to him as we break spring training, but here he is, #3, Brandon. Well, let's see if he's going to favor us with the nice shot here. Man on first and 2 outs and 3 runs here in the 7th.